Now we can start, I think. Am I audible to all of you? Ujjwal sir, am I audible?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you are audible.
Dr. Syed sir, am I audible? Hello.
Good evening. Yeah. You are
Yes, sir.
audible.
Yes, sir. Fine. We can start now, sir.
We'll start.
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone.
I think still it is.
Yes, still.
It's still 5 minutes. We should wait.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, sir, it's almost 5:30. We can start now. Am I audible?
Yeah, absolutely. You're audible.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Hello, everyone. Good evening to all. Respected our special guest and speaker of today's live session. Respected my mentors, seniors, friends, and juniors. PHYSIO MANCHA Medical and Health welcomes you all. PHYSIO MANCHA Medical and Health is a platform from where you can gain knowledge and share knowledge to others related to medical and health. Today, PHYSIO MANCHA is organizing free live session on the topic rhythm, the cellular mode of communication. Now, we would like to request our special guest, Dr. Ujwal Bhattachrya Sir, Associate Professor, cum Coordinator, Royal School of Medical and Allied Sciences, Royal Global University, to kindly sparkle our live session with immense motivational speech, sir. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Amulya. First of all, let me congratulate all the organizers of PHYSIO MANCHA for having such a live session. And let me welcome Dr. Syed Mohammad Waris Sir. Sir is a very learned person, as much I knew about him.
Thank you very much, Ujwala.
Right. And Sir is extensively working on the aspect of matrix rhythm therapy, as much I know. So it will be really a pleasure for all of us to hear regarding rhythm therapy from Sir. And I really give a very good remark regarding this kind of step which has been taken by PHYSIO MANCHA by conducting this kind of sessions, because I believe that physiotherapy is something which is always a continuous process. You should always continue with your medical education. So formulating such kind of a podium where you can invite various learned faculties and share their knowledge is a very positive stance. I feel that with lots of negativity which is coming because of COVID pandemic, which has caused lots of effect to the whole world. This is a very positive stance which is present. That is, with the presence of COVID-19, we got to know that we can share our knowledge by means of online medium, which was not been traversed in pre-COVID time. So with these few words, I would like to welcome Dr. Syed Mohammad Waris Sir and to hear the for him so that he can share with his knowledge. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
sir.
Dr. Ujwal. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. We are really grateful that out of your busy schedule, you gave us time. Thank you, Dr. Ujwal, sir.
My pleasure.
Now we have with us our international speaker of today's live session, Dr. Syed Mohammad Waris Sir from London. Sir has done his MSc in physical therapy from US. Sir is working as an Associate Director Academics at London Academy of Sports and Health Science, UK. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you very much. And now it's my pleasure to be on this bench of PHYSIO MANCHA.
Right, sir.
This slide is for you, sir. And welcome to
Thank you.
Assam.
Thank you.
Welcome to Assam.
Thank you very much. So nice of you. Thank you.
So, sir, you can start the session now, sir.
Okay. Can you please mute everybody so that I can start up the things?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I make you host, sir. Wait.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. Now you can share.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
I'm going to start now. No
Okay,
problem.
sir.
Hello, everybody. I'm first of all thankful to everybody over here who have invited me, the team Mancha, PHYSIO Mancha, and Amulya Datta, especially for inviting me over here, and Dr. Ujwal Bhattachrya for giving a nice introduction about me. I'm still a student, and I love to be a student, and it's always pleasure to be a student. And with among the students, it's very fun. Like, I don't want to be like a teacher in the classroom and teaching over there. So I want to be very interactive with you all. If you understand, okay. If you don't understand, you are most welcome to pose the questions and all. I will be having my, I will share my email ID as well, and my WhatsApp and my Instagram and my Facebook page. If any questions, if I'm not able to answer over here, if because of lack of time or anything, I would love to answer each and every queries if it comes over there. I welcome you on behalf of London Academy of Sports and Health Science. We at London Academy have a lot of courses. Actually, some people may raise questions like, it's a distance mode, sir, how can it help us? It is, London Academy is only providing you what you have learned. It is enhancing your knowledge in that regard. So we have the certificate courses, we have the fellowship programs, we have a lot of programs. Even we have hands-on programs on WSH approach towards stroke rehabilitation and prevention. Then we have live sessions on stroke rehabilitation and spasticity and matrix rhythm therapy and all. Lot of things we can do. And there's also good news. After, I will only announce it after completing of this. Good news for you all. And Lashes, you can visit the website of Lashes and find the courses which they run and which we all already host on our website. So my today's topic, before going to start, I will tell you one thing very important, is that we all are vibrational beings. Okay, we all vibrate. Let you be at rest, you be in motion, you sleep, you do anything, we are all in vibrational mode. Even the non-living things you see around, all are in vibration. But we are not able to perceive that because it is such a minute that we won't feel it. My topic today is rhythm, the cellular mode of communication. I think somebody is sharing on screen and there are marks coming out. I request everybody not to mark anything on the screen so that it's getting disrupted. So I'm here as a, one second. As Amulia has already described my portfolio, I am the Associate Director at Academics, London Academy of Sports and Health Science, UK. This is my email address. You can jot it down. This is my mobile number and WhatsApp number as well. And this is Lash's website and Lash's email address. Okay, I will later on, I will just share it again once again. So before going to start anything, I will speak about how we vibrate and who gave this law and all. In 1923, Sir de Broglie, a scientist, he had a thorough discussion after watching the light. He told that the photons which are coming to us from sun or from the stars and reach to us, it has two natures, a wave nature because they are traveling and a particle nature. So what he suggested that matter is having two natures, a particle nature and a wave nature. Okay, so we are also made up of matter, isn't it? A cell and all. So each and everything, we have the both the natures, the particle nature as well as the wave nature. So he gave the theory of wave particle dualism. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So talking about connectivity, before proceeding further on, let me tell you one thing, that we all are connected. A cell is connected to a tissue is connected to an organ to organ system. And even the Earth's connection, our connection to the Earth, because we are connected to everything. I start with my own self, like if a human starts with their own self, inside our body, a cell is connected to a tissue to the organ to the organ system. And similarly, we are connected to the nature, to the universe. And how we are connected, I am going to tell in a phase-wise manner. Our connection to Earth is one of the most important connections we have. Because Earth, if we are not, our connection to the Earth makes us inhabitant in Earth. So, okay, we have our habitat in Earth because it is suiting and it is meeting our demands. We are connected to it. Without nature, without Earth, we would not exist at all. Our bodies are connected to the Earth, to the solar system and beyond. Whatever happens to the Earth happens to us. See, if Earth heats up, so for example, summer season comes, what do you feel? We feel very hot because we are connected. Earth is getting heated up, we are getting heated up. If the season changes, winter season comes, we feel cold because Earth is also having the same atmosphere around. Okay, whatever happens to the Earth happens to us. If planet heats up, we heat up. When the Earth changes its axis position, for example, you are sitting with me this time. We pass on the time. When ultimately the time comes, it's time to sleep because we are now tending towards the night. Okay, then early morning we wake up and start our daily schedule. So what Earth is changing its position, axial position, day and night. That's how we change ourselves. Nighttime we sleep, morning time we wake up. Okay, so our body is responding and is connected to the Earth's axial position. And we have forgotten that the magnetic fields of the Earth lines up with the magnetic field of our body inside. So when the Earth shifts, we shift it with it naturally. In the same way, you see to the Brahmand, what you call the universe, the solar systems and all, the galaxies, solar system influence everything, and all are in a stability, influences. Like solar system is resonating at their own pace. Everything is rotating or revolving around its own, rotating at its own axis and revolving under a one central core, that is the sun. And if you go beyond that, these are all in a stability balanced manner, but everything connected. If it would not have been connected, then there would not have been a balance, a resonating balance within the planet, within the galaxies. Like humans, the solar system produces energy. It circulates heat and moves around the central galaxy. Just like the galaxy resonates, it circulates heat, it moves around the central universal core. There is a central universal core around which everything is moving. So the question arises, how we are connected to each other, how we are connected to the Earth, and how we are connected to the entire universe. We are connected, everything is connected and moves together in a fine-tuned and very precise symphony. See how we are connected to each other biologically, okay? To the Earth, we are connected chemically, and to entire universe, atomically, we are connected, okay? The next, what is now the takeaway note in this? The takeaway note is the next time you feel isolated, different, or possibly superior to everybody, to any other form of life, any creature or anything, think about this connection. Humans are but a small piece of massive creation. Okay, we are a bit of creation in the massive universe. Everything is connected, so we should not feel ourselves superior. Everything is same because we are connected. Now talking about human bodies within, everything within the human body is in a rhythm, trying to convey inside happenings. You will tell how. Suppose I feel very much, my pulsation is more, so I am having tachycardia, the increased heart rate. What I will go to the ECG, and I'll take an ECG, and ECG will show me the spikes. What is it indicating? The rhythm is not good. So there is any pathology within the body. So ECG is the rhythmical connection, rhythmical language which our body is revealing from inside happening. Breathing, we have trachypnea, or for example, we have increased breathing or slow breathing, shallow breathing. This is also indicating something is wrong within. The rhythm of the breathing is also there. Then our emotions, sometimes we get aggravated or some aggressive. Sometimes we are very dull. Even our body movements are also rhythmical. When you walk, your arms are swinging. It is all a rhythm. Rhythm is the main part of our body. It is starting from a cell which vibrates at 8 to 12 hertz, and it goes to the massive swinging of the body. Okay, and our connectivity shows you that we are not made in parts. We are thoroughly connected. For example, I'm having any shoulder pain. It is not only I should treat the shoulder or concentrate on the shoulder itself. We need to take a body as a whole. We were not created in a segmental way. We were created as a whole. Okay, and also when this rhythm stops, leads to the rigor mortis. When a person dies, what happens? His body is in a rigid condition. He is no longer having oxygen and everything, the rhythm is stopped, so he is not having any moment. That means it is dead, but still it's vibrating. Okay, he leaves the soul. Soul goes to its connection. Do you get me? If you talk about spiritual aspect of it, the body is left behind. It will go either to the ashes or to the soil, meeting its where from it is connected. Okay, soul reaches to its own level, because soul is which is not going to die. I will tell you one Sanskrit shlok in it. It is from Shrimad Bhagavatam. Nainam shandanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavukah, nachenam klyadanti apu, nashushati marutah. Means soul is immortal. It cannot be cut by any weapon. Neither air can dry it, neither water can wet it, neither fire can burn it. So soul is immortal. It reaches to its goal. So our body is connected spiritually as well to the soul. Okay, like we talk about stages of the chakras. The ultimate is the Sahasrara Padma. Now, rhythms are key to the life. Healthy muscle cell vibrates at the range of 8 to 12 hertz. This can be observed directly at the cellular level. When we have a piezoelectric sensor, which detects from the outside, whenever there is any pain, any muscle tension, or any health problem, it shows it detects the pulsation, rhythm, and change in the pulsation of the natural cell, the muscle cell, which pulsates at 8 to 12 hertz. When there is any problem like pain, muscle tension, or health problem, it detects abnormality within the sensors. That means it is no longer in 8 to 12 hertz, which means there is an pathology related to the muscle. Change muscle elasticity and plasticity are also linked to the change in the frequency in the logistics of living process on the cellular level. Our cell needs oxygen. Okay, how it comes? When we breathe in, there's a process. We breathe in, it goes to the lungs, to the heart. From there, it is circulated within the blood, goes directly to the arteries, to the capillary beds, from the capillary beds to the interstitial tissue, and to the extracellular matrix. From there, it enters into the cell, and into the cell, it goes into the mitochondria. In the mitochondria, this oxygen then is converted into ATP. It helps in the synthesis of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, which is the powerhouse. Mitochondria are well known as the powerhouse of the cell. This ATP generated helps in cellular respiration. Pain is the tissue crying for oxygen. Okay, transportation of oxygen from inhalation process to the cell, as I described to you. You know, have you seen an aquarium in which the fishes are moving very freely when the water is fresh? I think somebody has the mic on. Can they close, please?
I requested you to please mute your mics.
No issues, no issues. See, what I'm talking about, if you take an example of an aquarium in which there are fishes, they are freely moving. When the water is fresh, the fishes are alive and they move around. And if you put any debris in it, or you limitize the movement of the cell of the fish, or put any dirt, after sometimes the fish will die because the water is polluted. Likewise, the extracellular matrix is very important for the cell. If it is not healthy enough, it will not meet the logistics of the cell. it won't be able to give it to the best nutrition or oxygen. There will be disruption in transferring the oxygen and demand of the cell, which in turn leads to the decreased rhythm of the cell, which creates the pathological condition of the body, which is termed as disease. So we should not take body as a macro thing. We have to think from the cellular aspect of the body. Okay, if we take body as a whole, like for example, let's again take an example of knee joint. I'm having very much knee pain. I'm just taking an x-ray and looking at this. I'm not thinking if there is the demand which is fulfilled around the knee joint. Okay, the quality of the extracellular matrix matters. If it is healthy, it makes the cell healthy. If it is not healthy, the cell will no longer be healthy. The backbone of the logistics of oxygen transport, a relaxed muscle needs oxygen. It's very important for a muscle to have oxygen. Okay. Now coming to the alpha rhythm. As I told you that this human bodies vibrate at 8 to 12 hertz, which is detected by the piezoelectric sensors, which say that our healthy muscle vibrates at 8 to 12 hertz. Likewise, our brain is also having some rhythms, alpha, beta, and gamma rhythms. I will talk about alpha waves. Alpha waves are neural oscillations in the frequency range of 8 to 12 hertz, akin to the muscle cell, arising from the synchronous and coherent electrical activity of the thalamic pacemaker cell in human body. Alpha is the resting state of the brain. Alpha waves aid our mental coordination, calmness, alertness, mind-body integration, and learning. So when your brain is in a state of calmness, when you are mentally relaxed, not sleeping, I mean mentally relaxed. When your body is mentally relaxed, your alpha rhythms are at 11 to 12 hertz. Okay. When these alpha rhythms combine or adjoin, connect with the 8 to 12 hertz rhythm of the body, our body is in total relaxation. Mind calm and body is calm. That is the ultimatum of one of the asana in yoga. We call it shavasana. Shavasana is you lie down totally in an anatomical position, but in spine, leaving your body, resting your mind, trying to attain 8 to 12 hertz. Okay. Now take away note of it. The rhythm of the body, the melody of the mind, the melody of the mind, and the harmony of the soul create the symphony of the life. Okay, life is the combination of body, mind, and soul. Come again? Any questions? We'll talk questions later on, please. So our body and mind, when they are in symphony and they are in what do you call it? They are in symphony, it will lead to the harmony of the soul. So body, mind, and soul, these three things are very important. So again, I will tell you one thing. Synchronization of the body and mind will lead to the harmony of the soul. This thing I already spoke about. The cells are surrounded by the extracellular matrix. All exchanges, communications, and all transport to and fro from the cell takes place through extracellular matrix. And the state and quality of this extracellular medium is determining factor for our health. How the quality of the extracellular matrix is, it is determining our health, because our health is dependent on the cell. As I told you, Cell is good, tissue is good. Tissue is good, organ is good. Organ is good, organ system is good. Okay. We all are watching at the organ system every time. We don't think about the cell because the base where from we came is the cell, isn't it? Like fishes in the water, the cells in the extracellular matrix, the vital logistics of supply and removal of all substances occurs via the extracellular matrix. The well-being of each cell depends upon its surroundings. Now, talking about this device, matrix mobile therapy, this device works on the principle of cellular rhythm. It gives exactly same frequency, 8 to 12 hertz, but externally. This device was created, actually, the brain behind this device is Dr. Rundle, Ulrich Rundle, very creative and vitally important innovation of this century. He is a medical doctor, researcher, author, lecturer, and director of the Dr. Rundle Institute in Munich, Germany. He focused on the natural rhythm of cell and developed a device, Matrix Mobile, which delivers the matrix rhythm therapy. This is the institute where the researches are going on. And there is one more website over here, Mahide-in. This is an Indian website where many practitioners of matrix rhythm therapy, they have put on their case study reports regarding the effects of matrix rhythm therapy and their result after using this. Matrix rhythm therapy, I summarize, I name it as pivot of rail. Like when it is in contact with the body, it starts delivering 8 to 12 hertz. Matrix rhythm therapy abilities entrains the tissue softly. It entrains the tissue because tissue knows. See, if we go for pin prick over here, I will take a pin and prick my hair. What I will do? Reflex arc, isn't it? Because my body is not is alien to this pin. It doesn't know about the pin. Or I will take a hot cup of and put it over here. What happens? I will take again reflex arc. But if I touch my hand with my hand, I don't feel anything. Why? Because my body knows it's a hand and it recognizes it. So that's why when we apply rhythm therapy on the skin or anywhere, this is afferent stimulation. Okay? Afferent stimulation giving efferent contraction. Afferent stimulation giving efferent contractions. It's making adaptability with the tissue system of the living being. Why? Because if the rhythm is lost, we start up giving the continuous rhythm, it will match, it will synchronize with the rhythm of the matrix rhythm therapy, and it will recognize, yeah, this is the missing one. They will go around, we call it retraining. Okay. It supports the structural formation and integration by bioinformatic coupling. There are 4 modules of matrix rhythm therapy. It works on 4 basic modules. One is heat, rhythm. First of all, rhythm, then heat, oxygen, and nutrition. These are the 4 basic modules which matrix therapy work on. Swing along. As you start up giving matrix rhythm therapy, entrainment means gently inviting the tissue to swing along with the matrix rhythm therapy. It signifies the synchronization of cells, organ, and organism by an external rhythm, which you are giving in terms of matrix rhythm therapy. Matrix rhythm therapy applies the normal physiological muscle frequency from outside in order to readapt derailed cellular and extracellular processes. Our main aim is to improve the logistics at a cellular level. So that's why we're using this machine. The activation of healing process by entrainment. You know, when we start up giving matrix rhythm therapy, it starts activation. Passively, you are giving it and the activation happens. When blockages increase, suppose there is a lot of adhesion. I'm taking an example of a muscle bulk. I'm going to do it over here on my supinator aspect of the forearm. I'm giving the matrix rhythm therapy. Suppose it is having a lot of adhesion because of the lymph present over there. So I keep on giving. If the blockage is increased, diagnosed as disease, the resistance of the tissue is decreasing. The velocity of the mobile matrix mobile unit, it sometimes nearly stops. Why? It is not harming the tissue. Unless it will recognize it, it will synchronize with its frequency and starts up moving again. Matrix mobile always mobilizing rhythmically by soft coupling, never harming the tissue. Instead, it works with the physiological harmony of the body. Okay, it works with the physiological harmony because it is giving you the same frequency which has been lost because of the disease. Disease prevention and cure, taught in Dr. Randall's matrix concept, gives an idea of the healer within. Everything is within you. The healer is within you. You need to activate it. Okay, you need to know that something is happening. Who is the healer within you? The defense mechanism, your immunity. Okay, your immunity is the healer within you. The basic unit of life is cell. There's no doubt that they form an orchestra as the body's role in the context of self-organization from creation. See, there is an orchestra, everybody, musician is there, and I'm giving the direction, how to do it, okay? I'm telling the drummer to play, I'm telling the piano player to play, the guitar, the violin. For example, one of the musician doesn't perform according to my direction. What happens? The musician becomes bad. The orchestra is no more in a rhythm. Somebody is playing something, somebody is playing something. Even if one single person is not playing good, the orchestra is not a stable way. It's like that. Cellular should be interconnected because their cells are connected to each other. I'm not considering leg as a different part of the body and my shoulder a different part of the body. I should be combining it as a one body, one soul. Okay, to keep the rhythmical breath synchronized and alive, the master's dialogue in mind and matter must be healthy. So a cell should be healthy to make the tissue healthy. A healthy tissue means healthy organ. Healthy organ means healthy organ system. Derailed elements can be activated and readapted by matrix rhythm therapy, which we call self-healing. It's an regenerative medicine nowadays. By synchronization, we connect body, mind, and spirituality, including the teaching of manual life. Hence, matrix rhythm therapy is regenerative medicine based on system biology because it works on the biological principles of the body. And my endeavors with the matrix mobile therapy, I sum up with these words: connects macro with micro transformation and vice versa, macro to micro and micro to macro, from passivation to activation in gliding transitions. It opens a new window in knowledge and skills for system biology in medicine. And I conclude with to this notion: life is rhythm and rhythm is life. And the announcement is, we at London Academy, for this Physio Mancha, we are going to offer you discount, 50% discount for certificate courses, and for especially for you people, this is the discount code over here, CPU X59. In the enrollment form, you have to mention this. If you want to do some courses, online courses, this is especially discount code for Physio Mancha. And if you want, you can take a snapshot, or I will take a snapshot and I will then pass on to the group leader. and he will connect it with you. 1 second. Or else I will do one thing, Amulya, I will just forward this thing to you, and you can, if anybody wants, they can take the advantage of it. It is
Okay,
especially
sir.
50% discount for you all.
Okay, sir.
Any questions? Now questions. Now you are ready. I'm ready for the questions, please.
Okay,
Anybody?
okay.
So thank you so much, Dr. Syed C. This is Dr. Ujwal Bhattachrya.
Welcome, Dr. Ujwal.
Yeah, it's a very informative session. In fact, I would like to add on with it with your
please.
session that I just had an opportunity to attend Dr. Rendall's session few days back, and again he is going to be holding a session on 30th. So I am really impressed. I'm really impressed with the effect of matrix rhythm therapy, and I really appreciate the change.
Actually, Dr. Rendall is going to be with us on 30th,
exactly,
live on Zoom. So
right.
We'll be happy enough if you all will join us over there.
Right. I was just wondering one thing to ask you, like basically matrix rhythm therapy is nothing but it is a vibration where you maintain a intensity of 8 to 12 hertz.
Yeah.
So how does this vibration cause an increase of oxygen supply? Means
Yeah, very wonderful question. See, the most important thing is that it is resonating. Okay, it is resonating when it is in touch with the tissue. As I told you, there are 4 basic modules. When you put this vibration, this resonating head on the affected part, it starts vibrating. It produces heat. Okay, heat. So this in combination increases the erythema around the area and increases the metabolism, increases the oxygen level over there.
Okay.
Do you get me? Because if the cells are deprived of oxygen, so we are externally giving the rhythm around there. As I told earlier, if you go back, if I will go back to the slide, 1 minute. Yes, here, rhythm, heat. When there is rhythm, there is heat, then oxygen. Then when oxygen is increased at the site, there is the supply of nutrition to the cell. And these are the 4 basic modules of matrix rhythm therapy: rhythm, heat, oxygen, and nutrition. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes. Any other questions, please? Any other questions?
Students, you should ask as much as you can, because sir is an ocean of knowledge, because he's been traversing in this ocean of matrix rhythm therapy, and he is very much, I would say that he is one of the luckiest that he is working in collaboration with Dr. Rendall. He himself, I fortunately know him, that he has got lots of knowledge. So it is an opportunity for all of you to gather from. Sir.
Thanks, Dr. Ujwal. Actually, I would love to share, but because of my time, I would have shared one case history with you of one quadriplegic female, gunshot injury at C5, C6 level, quadriplegic female from Yemen. She had a gunshot injury, and 2 months training, she was able to move the arm. The sensation was up to T12, while she was not able to move anything except the head.
Yes.
And also one case of stroke, a stroke patient. In 1 week session, he was able to move the arm and other activities with the hand. But one more thing, I want to add it, that it is not that we should be only confined to the matrix rhythm therapy. It is an passivation which is helping in activation. But we need to, because physiotherapists has to believe that primarily he has to use these. This is the miracle in your hand. These hands are the miracle of it. These are the gift for a physiotherapist. You have to believe that your activation should be followed. If the activation is better, no need of passivation. If you need a support, then with your activation, beautify it with the ornaments of passivation. But majoritarily, believe in your hands first. The hands are the miraculous thing in your body.
Very truly said.
Thank you,
So
sir.
any other questions, please? So anyways, if anybody has any questions, this is my account, Gmail, and this is my WhatsApp number. You can get in touch, and if any questions, I will be happy to answer. And thanks a lot to Physio Mancha and team for inviting me. Thanks, Dr. Ujwal,
Thank you
for
so much.
so kind words about me. And I'm
Okay,
still
sir.
a
First of all, I
student.
thank you, Dr. Syed Mohammad Waris Sir, for giving a valuable
Dr.
time
Jayanta,
and
yes.
sharing a valuable knowledge of cellular mode communication. Thank you much, sir, for coming our live session.
Yeah,
And,
you
and
people
again,
can,
thank to
you
Dr.
people can.
Ujwal Bhattachrya Sir for coming our live session.
You people can get in touch with me through this WhatsApp, or I am on Instagram, Waris. I will write down on the chat book, Waris underscore TT on Instagram, or you can go directly to my page on Facebook, Dr. Syed Mohammad Waris. Or anytime you need any information or anything, I will be happy enough to share my whatever little knowledge I am having. And we should always try to learn more and more, more and more. And you should never stop learning. When you think that you have learned enough, that means you are just going to begin up from that point. Because a person has to start learning from the day he's born until he's in the grave. So, and be at the ground level. Whenever you reach to the heights, always remember the ground level. Okay, don't go beyond like the grass which goes very up, it is cut. Okay, that is cut. Be a shrub and try to develop yourself within the shrub and gain knowledge as much as you can, because there is no limit in the sea of knowledge. Go ahead, grab the opportunity to be creative in your field, especially the budding physios. Be creative. Guidelines are there, no doubt, but sometimes guidelines are made to discard and restart yourself. Guidelines were made, so you can make your own guidelines because you are in touch with the patient. So be creative, be like a learner, be a learner, be a creative, be a student, a good student, and always respect your teachers, because if you only learn one word from a person, he's your teacher. Okay, and never be shy to be the student of, even if he's a kid. Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
And
Thank you.
I will cut.
Thank you so much, sir. Especially thanks to Dr. Ujwal Bhattachrya Sir for joining us
Thank you. Thank
today
you.
as a guest,
Thank you.
special guest. Thank you to Dr. Syed
Right.
Mohammad Waris Sir. So we hope our participants, my mentors, my seniors, my juniors, they like this session. Really, I like this session. It's a very great session for us. And that much only for today. Stay happy.
Yeah,
Stay safe.
one more thing.
Yes,
One
sir.
more thing, please. I would love to have the feedback. If feedback is there, so please, it will be, because I sum up my feedback, because the feedback allows me to improve myself, and it will be great enough for everybody, those who have a little bit of time. can send feedback to my email address. Again, I'm going to write my email address. So if you take a little bit of time so that I can improve myself and to learn a little bit more, this is my email address. And thanks a lot. And we'll be in touch. And thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ujjwal sir also. Thank you all my
Thank you
Yeah,
so
friends.
much,
thank you
sir.
to all.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye-bye.
So we end the meeting today. Thank you all of you for participating.